Oh my God, this guy is absolutely a genius. He applied for a welder position asking for $20,000 salary. The boss gave him a broken gear and said, "If you can fix this without spending a dime, the $20,000 salary is yours." The man didn't say much and got straight to work. First, he took the broken gear to the workbench and used a grinder to smooth it out. He ground it down at a 45-degree angle, leaving enough space for the welding later. Once both halves of the gear were prepped, he used a steel ruler to check if they were aligned on the same plane. Then he grabbed the welding torch, starting with a weld near his fingertips. It looked simple, but moves like these require at least 10 years of experience to perfect. After spot welding, he measured everything precisely again because even the tiniest error would cause the repaired gear to wobble. Next, he began full welding along the gaps. This part is incredibly tedious, but he couldn't let his guard down for even a second. Once the welding was complete, he used a special tool to remove the slag and bumps from the welds, then cleaned everything thoroughly with a steel brush. Now came the hardest part, fixing the cracks between the gear teeth. First, he filled the gaps between the teeth with welds. Then he mounted the gear onto a lathe and used a balancing tool for minor adjustments. Once aligned, he locked it in place and carefully trimmed the edges of the gear. Before long, both sides of the gear were smoothed out. You couldn't see any welding scars anymore. As for the cracks between the teeth, the man manually polished them with a grinder. He even gave a tip here. Don't try to polish gear teeth by hand unless you have at least 10 years of experience. One small mistake and all your hard work is wasted. Finally, the broken gear was fully restored. The boss was so impressed that he hired the man on the spot. So what do you think? Did the boss make a smart deal or take a loss?